Hi, Cancer. This is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for stopping by. So I am here to do your general reading for the month of June 2020. So this is going to be for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. So we're just going to take a look at the general energies for you. So this is not going to be a love reading. We'll do the love reading for the second half of the month. This is going to be for Cancer. What are the general energies for you? What do you need to know, Cancer, this month in June? What's coming in? What should you focus on? What messages do we have for Cancers in June? All right, so what do we have for Cancer? We have Observer, and we have Happy at the bottom. And I am noticing we have Fork in the Road beneath that. So some of you may be at a fork in the road, or you may have been coming from a place of being at a fork in the road. And there is something about happiness here. Let's get to clarify for this Observer card here. What is the Observer here for Cancer? We have Mending. For some of you, I feel like, who did this come through for? I think it was, I can't recall now. I thought it came through for somebody. For some of you, there is something about a mending or a bridging of a connection or a relationship for some people, because the Mending card is a coming together. It's kind of sticking together, like gluing something together. And I just saw that happy card with the fork in the road. So there might be something about observing from afar, from a distance. This could be you observing what you want, or observing some, it could be a person, it could be an energy here, or just whatever you want to kind of blend together. I think it might have been Aries that it came through for. But so that's what I feel here. I feel like there's going to be maybe a mending for you in the month of June of something. Or you're wondering if you want to mend something. What else for Cancer in June? And we have Flexible, and we have the Thinker here. So a lot of contemplation, a lot of thinking here. I feel that's kind of similar with the Observer card too, that you could be looking at something from afar, or for some it could even be that somebody's looking at you. I just am kind of getting that message too, so that could resonate for some. But with the Flexible card, there's something about you needing to be flexible in your approach to something here, in your thoughts, in your thought process. This is a number 10 card here too, the Flexible. So this could also be a cycle energy here. So what is the Flexible here for Cancer? And we have a Leg Up, and we have To Be Fair. I did see this one when I was shuffling. So this is about being fair. She has two scales in her hand. So this is kind of Libra energy. It's also balance. It's bringing a balance into something. So there's something about, definitely I feel some of you could be involved with somebody this month, or this could even be just your friends or your family. But with the Mending card and the Leg Up here, I feel like there's something about like a justice energy being brought in this month, or you're wondering if you should bring justice to a situation, or somebody's wondering this about you, because I think that there's like a leg up here when it comes to what you're observing, if that makes sense, or what you're looking at. You're actually being assisted in mending this certain thing in your life. And we'll get the tarot later and see what that could be. But you have to be flexible as well, is what I'm getting, because there's something about it kind of taking an alternative route. What else for Cancer in June? And we have Round and Round. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of like, and here we have Not For You. So there's almost like an energy of going in circles with something. And that could be why we keep having this like Observer, the Thinking card, contemplation. There's like an idea here that somebody wants, or that you want to do, but there's just like a round and round energy with it for some reason. Not getting anywhere, or kind of going back and forth, or not really like, or not taking action to something here. There's just something about needing some assistance. What's Round and Round for Cancer in June? We have all that glitters, and we also have between worlds came through for Pisces. So all that glitters is kind of like that phrase, all that glitters is not gold here. So there may be something that some of you are feeling trapped in when it comes to maybe things that you thought were going to happen or things that you thought were going to be, maybe are not. And so with this between worlds here, you're kind of stuck between maybe a darker clouds and then the lighter energy. So it's like you're stuck between two different worlds. And so with the all that glitters card, there's a need to take off the mask here. There's two masks that are sitting on the on here. So I feel that something has to come to a resolution for you this month. It seems like there's something either bothering you or there's like an unresolved energy in your life. So let's see, Cancer. Why do we have the Mending card here? What is this about? Mending for Cancer in June. Mending for Cancer. Yeah, we have darkness. We have darkness and we have abundance at the bottom. So I just saw that card between worlds when there was a dark cloud and then the light cloud. So there is something about coming out of darkness into the light here. And maybe some of you have been struggling to kind of remove yourself from something. And that's where I feel the flexible card is coming in too, that you have to be more flexible with the way that you're allowing this abundance into your life. The abundance was at the bottom. So again, there's like a contrast going on here. And here we have self-reflection in reverse. So some of you have to go through that more of a self-reflective energy, more of a deep contemplation, which it seems like you're kind of in, but there's a need for more of it because something I feel is just not resolving, or something is kind of spinning. What is this leg up here? Flexible for Cancer. We have wisdom. Yeah, kind of like how the books are here. So you're really being ascended up, which is very much like the leg up. So this could be from spirit. This could also be from people who maybe are assisting you, in your life. But here we have resistance again. There is something about it being kind of held on to. Something is being held on to here. And so with the flexible and the resistance, this is about you opening up to new ways of doing something, new ways of approaching something in your life, because the round and round card is just not really moving anywhere here. So here's self-reflection again. So I think that the advice this month too is to really work on your self-reflection. So why do we have round and round and all that glitters for Cancer? What is this here for? Round and round, all that glitters. Some of you are lacking trust in yourself or lacking trust in others. Yeah, this is very similar to Pisces. So some of you could have some Pisces also in your chart. We have the extremes here and we have realization in reverse. So it's really clear actually, because the all that glitters card and the round and round, some of you are lacking the realization that either it's something that you're chasing or something that you're trying to, I don't know, it's like something that you're trying to have is maybe either not good for you or you're not seeing it in the right way. It's like you're seeing it in an extreme way, in a way that's like it's too shiny or it's too flashy. And I feel like with the trust card here, see how she's kind of in this bubble. Some of you are lacking trust in yourself, but also you could be lacking trust in other people around you too. Patience in reverse. You might be feeling impatient, so that could cause you to be impulsive, or it could cause you to kind of go back into maybe a little bit of darkness here. It feels like you're struggling almost between maybe moving out of some darkness or moving out of some artificial energy here in order to move forward. And I think that that's what you're going to be working on this month here. Yeah, strength in reverse and the Chariot. So the strength in reverse can be maybe losing a little bit of integrity or not not having the inner courage to move forward to something. So be careful of going round and round and perhaps not opening up to new doors here. So what is this darkness about for Cancer? What is this darkness about for Cancer? Yeah, the Ten of Wands in reverse. There's definitely a need to let go of some burdens right now. It's definitely weighing on you, I feel. High Priestess reversed and the Ten of Wands, it kind of sideways. Because I feel like you are... It's like you're halfway transitioning, I feel, into something new. But some of you are trying to release a burden in your life that's causing you some darkness or feeling kind of dark to you. And we have the High Priestess in reverse. So this could be you maybe coming out to the open about this certain thing, or coming out into an honesty. The High Priestess could be keeping things hidden. And then I feel, yeah, Eight of Swords reversed. Something I feel is definitely causing a restriction for you. And it might have to do... What is the Mending card here for Cancer? Mending. Five of Swords. Again, cross position, Three of Cups, and we have the Two of Wands reversed. And here we have the Hierophant. So yeah, there's something about some conflicts around you that some of you may want to... This is going to go different ways for some of you, but you may want to resolve something with another person, or there could be conflicts in your family. There could be other people trying to interfere with what you want. And I think that there is something about that here, because with the Three of Cups and the Five of Swords, that could be people around you that are just not really very good for you, or people who are keeping you kind of stuck in a bit of darkness here. And that could actually be, it could be you too. I mean, you could be looking at those things as something that's bringing you satisfaction. But in reality, I feel like it's kind of an all that glitters energy. It may not actually be very fulfilling to you, but it may be kind of something that there's something about a mask being worn here. And it's causing a lot of stress. And I think that it's also a fork in the road here for you. So what is the leg up here for Cancer? Nine of Swords reversed and the Knight of Swords. A lot of there is a bit of anxious energy I'm picking up on here. The Knight of Swords would be expression. Magician reverse. Some of you feel like you're maybe alone, or you don't have... There's something lacking trust here. Nine of Swords reverse is coming out of any anxiety, any feelings of restlessness here. And the Knight of Swords would be your expression of something. So, I don't know, I feel like there's some pent-up things that have to be expressed. So, here we have the Devil with the Three of Wands in reverse. So I will be honest, I feel like some of you are definitely being a bit held back right now because of some toxic energy in your life. So what is this round and round? All that glitters extremes for Cancer. Yeah, I mean, Two of Pentacles pretty much is round and round. World in reverse. Again, something is not moving forward right now. Something's not closing up. And here we have the Hermit. So I think it's really essential to focus on yourself. I think the Hermit's coming through to indicate that soul searching right now that you need, that self-reflection that came up earlier. That's going to really help you to go within and to find yourself and to really be honest with yourself, really go through some meditation. I definitely get the feeling like something is causing you a lot of anxiety. Something's causing you a lot of restlessness here. And it definitely could have to do with your direct people that are around you, I feel, for a lot of you. And I think that there's a round and round cycle that seems to be never ending here. And the best thing to do is to go within and to find clarity within yourself. So what's coming in this month, Cancer, in June? What else is coming in for you in June? Yeah, the Star in reverse and the Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's going to be the highlight for you this month. I think it may be a little bit of a difficult month for you. And I think if I remember correctly, that we have a full moon eclipse again. I could be wrong on that, but I think it's in Cancer, or it's around Cancer season, or Cancer's affected by it. But correct me if I'm wrong. But so some of you, that might be why this is coming up in June. If you are moving, if you're Cancer born in late June or even July, I think there might be maybe some self-worth issues or some self-love issues that are coming up for you. And there's going to be a need to focus inward on your self-love. There's going to be a need to focus inward on what's going to kind of bring you hope and renewal. And something is definitely clouding this right now. It has to be let go of. It has to be released. And some of you have to maybe walk a path alone, or maybe some of you have to take a step away from what is only either artificial, or maybe it's things that are just kind of never ending for you. Hanged Man, take a time out. Okay. So that's going to be, I think, the focus for you in June. Just focus inward, focus on your growth, focus on your self-love. Don't let other people drain your sense of self-worth or your sense of self-love, and be honest with yourself about what bridges that you want to mend and which are better left, burned, I guess. All right. So I hope that this could help some of you. I hope it could give you some insight, and take care. Stay safe out there, and I will do the love reading in a couple weeks. So I'll see you over there, and much love.